Elijah Bonnie. Thank you. God bless you. Hey, if you're watching us, it's Friday night. It's the 6th of July, Ghana's Independence Day. We're here on a beautiful Friday night in the United States of America, Virginia here. This is Bishop Kofi Adonteng Boateng. We're here on Wise Up, where boys meet and boys talk. If women come here, we're challenging them. Yo, nobody's sleeping now, right? So today I have a young guy here, very smart, very intelligent.
Thank you.
You got to know him a little bit. A star. This is a mighty big star. I have him in the studios of Wise Up. But before I do, I just want to celebrate Elijah Bonnie Nikwe and Faith Wilson for all your mighty work in the studios. Hey, if you're out there, I just want to advise you about something. There is some sickness out there called coronavirus. I hear the Chinese people call it coronavirus. But whatever it is, if you're out there, be careful. You know, you got to wise up. So thank you for watching. This is Bishop Kofi Adonteng Boateng. I have a wonderful, great young man that is here. He's a star in the whole of United States of America because he's the master dancer. He's the professional dancer. Dancing is a gift he brought from heaven. But he's on Wise Up because he also got issues. But before I do, I want to introduce him. And then when I introduce him, I'll get him to just show us a little bit of his skills in dancing. And then he'll tell us where he's coming from, what he's been through, and what he has done. And then from there, we will let him know why he's on Wise Up and what is on his mind. All right? So, welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure for having me.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Counsinskeether.
Hold on. What's your name again?
Counsinskeether.
Cousins what? Skeeter.
Yeah.
So are you a British or something?
No, I was born here.
You were born in America.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But your parents are from Ghana.
Ghana, yeah.
Why? But why is your name Skeeter? Is it Skeeter or Skittish?
Oh no, Counsinskeether. It's like it's based off a 90s film back then. Yeah, so that's what it's based off from. It's one of my favorite cartoons.
But it's beautiful though.
Yeah,
it's a name that comes with some sound of Twitter, you know, you feel something.
Right.
Tweeters. Yeah, you know how when Ghana we say tweeters like chill.
Right.
I feel that in your thing. I love you.
Appreciate it.
So I know you are a young man, maybe 28, maybe 30. Where have you been and where are you coming from?
Where I've been, as far as in my journey, I've been all over the world, honestly. So I didn't start traveling a lot until I started getting into the social media stuff. So
you're saying that social media is taking you all over the world?
Correct.
How many years has social media done to you?
I've been doing social media for like 3 going on to 4 years.
So just within 4 years, social media is taking you throughout the whole world?
Correct, yeah.
Wow. And what do you go there to do?
So lately, I've done commercials for big businesses.
Big businesses like who? Like what?
Like Foot Locker.
Really?
Yeah, I've done Foot Locker, Reebok, ASOS.
You do commercials for Reebok?
Yeah.
Yo, Faith, can you turn on this light too?
Yeah.
You do commercials for Reebok?
Yeah. Reebok.
And Foot Locker?
Yeah.
You know, I was in UK and Foot Locker is big in the United Kingdom.
Definitely. Yeah.
Wow. What else?
I don't know if you heard of ASOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a commercial for them.
Well, how do they get you to do commercial for them?
So I either do it back here, like back home, or they fly me out and we do collabs.
Oh, okay. So like if Adidas or let's say Reebok or any of the company wants to get you to do commercial for them,
right?
They fly you to, let's say, Germany, to France,
right?
To just go shoot a video for them,
right? Yeah.
How did you get into that business?
It's funny because all right, so basically, I wanted to start a YouTube channel with a friend. You know those YouTube couples things. So I bought the equipment and I got everything. So when the time came, they didn't show up for whatever reason.
Your friends didn't show up?
Yeah. So I got mad and I decided to just do a video of my own. At first I was scared to post it because I was going to post it on Instagram, and I decided to just, grow some and just post it on there. And I got good reception, so that's where it all started from there. Yeah, so it was like a accident, or like it wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned. It just so happened.
Exactly.
So what were you doing, and how did you get the attention of companies like Reebok and Full Locker?
So what my content, what everything is based off of, is based off of positive energy, and it's based off of good energy. It's a lot of negativity in this world. There's a lot of things going on, coronavirus, like you just brought up, and just all these illnesses and just war and everything going on around. So I try to use my platform to...
When you say platform, what is that platform?
Platform, Instagram, Facebook, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Yeah, so I'm very big on those accounts.
And what do you do there?
So my most popular thing on there is it's like a dancing, but I'm dancing beside a car, and I have a hype
hold on. Recently, I was watching, I don't know if it was you, but I was watching around Christmas time also. I saw somebody was driving, and somebody just tickled the guy, and the guy got out of the car.
Tickled the guy?
And he was dancing by the car, but the energy there, was it you?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
It was a Christmas...
No, it wasn't Christmas song, but I watched it like 100 times because the energy was positive.
Right.
So that's what you do.
Yeah.
And so when you did that, then all these companies heard about you, saw your platform, the size of your platform.
Yeah, so it really started off of a couple videos. So my most popular video is this video is a song called Nightcrawlers. And we did something like for the weekend, like it's Friday then.
Yeah.
So it went
Friday.
Yeah, so it went.
You were driving with somebody.
Yeah.
And the guy did something. You got out of the car.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
I saw it. I said, "Wait." I thought you were in Ghana, but I could tell that the background looked like America. But I was so shocked with the accent. So it was you.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
most
popular.
But your ability, watching a video, your ability with the way you were moving your legs, and the excitement in your tone, and the way you were flowing, even though I didn't really understand the song, but I was hitting my head along because I could get, indeed, a very positive vibe from what you were doing. Congratulations.
Thank
oh
you.
my
Appreciate
God,
you.
wow.
Thank you.
Then it means you've really gone viral.
I'm trying.
Wow. All right, so we're going to play one song just so you show us some skills before we can really hit on Wise Up, all right?
All right,
so, all right, so Faith, can you give, what's the name again?
Counsinskeether. Or you can call me Mufasa. The guy that dances, his name is Mufasa.
The guy who dances you?
Yeah, so it's like a character, the character that was.
So the character that dances
is Mufasa.
It's Mufasa.
Yeah.
Mufasa.
Oh
my God. Mufasa, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, this is Wise Up. This guy is big, all over in the world. You know one thing, because he has positive energy, very humble, very smart. And now, some of the companies he's talking about, this is a multi-million-dollar young man sitting here. He's going to dance a little bit, and then we get him on Wise Up. All right, can we get our songs to go?
Hey, let's see. So I have a dance that I like to do. It's one of my popular dances. So it's like this.
All right, let's go.
So we go like this.
Wow, Mufasa.
Man, it's just some silly
Mufasa.
dances that I just.
Mufasa, so hold on. This style you're dancing, this is typical African dancing.
Yeah, so.
How come Food Locker will locate you and tell you, travel, I'm taking you to, let's say, Japan, go do commercial for me?
Right, so I think it's all in the energy, honestly. Yeah, that's my main thing. Since everybody, not everybody, let me not say everybody, but most of the content that's on social media is not positive, it's more negative. So I'm trying to bring light into, such a world as such. So I think that's what separates me from the rest.
Wow. Mufasa, congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching, this is Mufasa, Ghanaian millionaire. I was just supposed to call it billionaire in line, right? Because very soon, when you're going, it looks like you will get there.
Definitely.
Being a star, dancing, traveling the world.
Right.
Have you experienced anything good or negative with girls or women at your age? Why are you laughing?
Definitely. I think that's what comes with the territory of this whole thing. Just got to be vigilant of females that only want one thing or females that are plotting. So yeah, it's just you have to be wise. I try and be wise about situations. They might look appealing in every way, but that doesn't mean you have to go catching, every bait, so I just try, it's, don't get me wrong, it's, tempting because they're everywhere and they try to, seduce and all that stuff, but I just try to focus and, maintain,
wow.
So.
Wow, Mufasa, I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate it.
And so Mufasa, you're on Wise Up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what we do is we're talking about life, about girls coming about boys.
Right.
They got so many questions about guys.
Right.
And guys also come in, they got so many questions about women, especially young guys at your age.
Right.
The girls are this, the girls are that. When the girls also come here, oh, they got this, they got that. Mufasa, what baffles your mind with the girls of your age that I can answer as a priest to you? Be frank, be open, be truthful. You don't have to hide nothing.
Right.
Play it as it is, I'll answer you.
Definitely. It's a good question. What baffles me about girls? Let's see. I want to know, in today's generation, it might not be all girls, right? But how come females don't like to cook? Like, it's like not like I said, it's not a general thing. It's just that bracket of, girls that don't want to cook. They rather, just buy or whatever it may be. So that's something I would.
Okay, so Mufasa today is asking, why is it that girls of today, they don't like to cook?
Yes.
Mufasa, you see, the thing is, years ago, growing up, I'm older than you, far older. I'm about 3 times your age. I'm just wearing a white stuff here.
Gotcha.
Mufasa, growing up, our mothers raised women from home.
Okay.
When girls are raised from home, their mothers, they don't just breed them, but they raise them. They train them.
Right.
They teach them.
Right.
They teach them because they have to support their mother.
Right.
They teach them to also serve their fathers.
Right.
So girls are not lazy only learning, but as they're growing up, they're learning how to, they start maybe by learning how to wash utensils in the kitchen.
Right.
Now they are cooking rice, and over time, they mature into full womanhood.
Gotcha.
All right. Over time, wealth, education, and so many things changed this a little bit, because growing up, I realized that some of the parents were using maid servants.
Right.
Using maid servant in the house meant that the dad that buys girls in the house don't have to go to kitchen because the maid servant will do everything at home.
Gotcha.
The intent was the mothers were flattering or they were making their daughters special because you got to go to school, you got to go to an event. So the daughters didn't even have to go to the kitchen to do nothing because there was a cheap labor, a poor girl, the maid servant had to do everything for the family.
Right.
When children are raised in a home where parents are not helping their kids to learn how to cook, to get them not to be lazy to watch TV and to watch Netflix all the time, but they are standing on their feet for 6 hours preparing food here and there.
Right.
But first, when they marry, the same characters that they have been raised in the house, that's what they bring to you, to your marriage, to your relationship. Right. But you see, today's girls, because of education, because of wealth, and so many things, so many parents are not teaching their children to go to the kitchen.
Right.
They're good to do makeup. Makeup, they will make it perfect. To dress up, the store sign in the mall, they get them. The devil is in their details when you bring them to your house. And that's where they have no reason, they have no cause to go to the kitchen because all their lives, the parents are not telling them the truth they know. There are black American men today that are demanding that their wives must cook for them because of the type of food we eat on the market. From McDonald's is junk. Right. From anywhere, from the Chinese store, you're going to eat frog or snake. So everywhere you go, the best way to eat healthy and to live long is to have a woman that is raised with conscience, to raise a home, to hold a home together, to cook, to serve a husband. But they are not there. Most of them don't have that. Right. Professor, if you go choose, if you are yet to choose any woman, and you realize that the woman has a problem to go to kitchen, that should be about 50% minus for her because such a woman cannot hold the house together. Right. If a woman cannot maintain you as a husband, because every woman must be able to maintain a husband. Maintaining a husband is maintaining a home. So if she doesn't have any responsibility to go to the kitchen to cook, to prepare food, to make you healthy, to make you okay. Right. But for a woman like that, you should back off from them. Right. Don't look at the shape, the quality of the woman's skin or her shape to ever decide to marry them. Always, if you want to marry any woman, look for the home where they are coming from, how they have been raised from the home, and the shape of their brain, not the shape of their back. Okay. Watch the woman's shape of her brain. If a woman is shaped in the brain, she has a vision. If a woman is only shaped in her back, she has nowhere to go. Tomorrow, if you are not there, another man will go into that shape. But a woman that has vision in her brain is shaped and properly raised. They are strong to deal with. They are very good. They are very supportive, and they will make you live long. So many men are dying very young because they marry women that are not responsible, that has no skill to care. So it is never ever good to ever marry or choose any woman. To choose any woman who has no skill to hold a house together. If a woman doesn't have a skill, you can get me my phone. I think Mufasa, you are very popular. Mufasa, you are very popular, and I'm getting calls from all over the place. Somebody's asking about Mufasa. All right. Mufasa, so my point is, if a woman has no skill like that, they're beautiful. Right. They might be very sweet, but after some time, after all the things you've done with them, you're hungry. Right. Some of them just wants to go take you to the restaurant, go eat. Right. Bring food on a disposable plate to feed you. Right. But that is just what girlfriends do. But when it comes to marriage, Mufasa, you should never, ever, ever choose to build a home with a woman that will feed you with a disposable plate because they are not raised. You cool?
Yeah, that's a good
Wise up. I
like that.
Okay. What else?
What else? Let's see.
Hold on, Mufasa, hold on. So before you ask this, have you ever experienced a woman like that before in your past? She has everything cool, but...
Like a girlfriend?
Yeah, like a girlfriend or somebody.
As such, not yet. But I don't think I got to that point yet.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. Mufasa, what else? Hey, hold on. I like the way you compose yourself, like hold yourself. He's watching you from the corner of his eye, trying to read. He's trying to read me. Mufasa, wow, cool. I love your spirit, though. All right. Appreciate All right, so what's your next question?
Next question. So, this is random. This is probably not about girls, but so I don't know if this is a coincidence, but I feel like every time like a virus happens, it has to do or it has the agenda to scare people. You know, I know that the coronavirus is, it's a real virus, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the media is taking it just a little bit too far.
Talking about coronavirus, I'll let you go for I see.
Okay.
I'm not a scientist, I'm not a medical doctor.
Gotcha.
But, Professor, is it any sickness that is airborne? Meaning that, let's say, this atmosphere.
Right.
Anything you breathe into your system, if it's toxic, if it's bacteria filled or virus filled,
right.
Once it goes into your inner system through your nostrils, it goes into your blood.
Right.
It's just like the food we eat.
Right.
So if this air we breathe here has poison in it, we're going to die.
Exactly.
Okay, so Mufasa, there is a virus that is called coronavirus. And this virus, let's say, I'm supposed to go to Germany.
Okay.
Somewhere around this month.
Okay.
I'm very concerned because if somebody has coronavirus in the plane, and until they start showing symptoms of the sickness, nobody knows they have it because they're okay. Right. But meanwhile, while they are not sick to show to people that they have runny nose, they are coughing, they have flu symptoms, while nothing is there, they are still spreading the virus. Right. Because once they are breathing, or they cough, or they sneeze, everybody gets it on the plane. Yeah. That is like terrorism. This is scary. Because somebody could have it, meet you and hug you and play with you and go. Right. 4 days later, a week later, you hear the person is sick. Right. And you go out and you are tested and you are positive. Right. So that makes it scary because it is not something you could find on somebody's skin. Oh, he has some rash, he got it. Right. But this is like something that you could just hug somebody. I'm just coming from New Jersey. I went to the bathroom, the public bathroom. But first, I was scared to even touch the sink because if somebody has it and they touch it, right. And I don't really wash my hands well, right. There's a possibility I like touching my face a lot. Right. And I saw you touching your face, right. Doing this and that. Right. But first, that is how the sickness is transferred. So it makes it dangerous. I understand the media, the media people, that is their work to hype, to sell their thing. Right. But what is scary is scary. But first, just assume like HIV/AIDS. Right. And they're just talking about it. Okay. But first, it's the information they're presenting out there is to warn you that don't go about throwing about having sex everywhere because it's dangerous. And every information you get today, some might be junk. Right. But even the junk, I prefer that you would grab some information out of the junk. You get it? Because if anybody has coronavirus and the person is around here, right. We are all going to get problems, especially if your immune system is weak. Yeah. So you got to be on your toe. Don't brush it off and say, well, people are making noise. I went to a shop just by the way, and while I was entering the shop, there was an Asian person who was sneezing. I went out. Quick, Ojanilu. No, I wasn't ready to die. Yo, you get my point. Why you are not afraid of coronavirus?
Me? Oh, not that I'm not afraid of it, because there's no cure for it, so that's bad, So, but I just wonder sometimes, like, why the media does that. I feel like there's an agenda behind it, but don't get me wrong. It's like you said, it's very something to take precautions. So, like they say, you're supposed to wash your hands properly, and just clean yourself. That's what's going to prevent you from catching it. Now, I feel like a lot of people don't really do their research. They just take what the media says.
I watch a video, and this is not just a common video. I don't want to tell you the source because it's very deep.
Right.
We're in China, right? They were so afraid what that virus could do to their economy in the city.
Right.
So they had checkpoints at places. And they had this small test kits. Once they see you, they try to test you. And people who were driving, they test them. And one of the guys, when they tested them with a machine, he was positive. He didn't want to get out of the car. They use the military because the Chinese is a communist country.
Yeah.
They pulled the guy out. When they pulled him out, the first thing they put like a net on his face just to make sure that he doesn't spread.
Right.
If this world would be like this is scary. And remember, especially in America here, because of our liberty and the freedom we enjoy, if such an attack comes here, your mother, myself, all of us were in trouble.
Right.
And our healthcare system also is going to be crashed because if you don't have an insurance, where are you going?
Yeah, it'll be a problem.
That will be a problem. So many also immigrants are here without papers. They can't even go to the hospital.
Right.
But meanwhile, they will still spread the disease.
Right.
So we cannot just brush it off and say it's only media attention. What is real is real.
Right.
Years ago, a sickness came to Africa. It's called cholera. Have you heard about it before? Cholera. If you have cholera, if Africa, there's trash and people make mess.
Right.
Once you get it, you run. You have a lot of running stomach and stuff.
Right.
You throw up, and not too long after you die. People were just dying. From the place where we are coming from,
Right.
anything that is scary, we run.
Right.
Because most of us have survived and survived and survived. We don't take life cool. Because you were born in America and everything is the liberty sign and you enjoy, sometimes you are just afraid of police or the law.
Right.
But Mufasa, life is not just plain as we observe it.
Right.
Life sometimes can be crazy. So if you see people running, don't say, I don't care. Even though it might mean nothing, you got to dance and run like you were doing.
Definitely.
All right?
Yeah.
What is your next question? I like the coronavirus question though. Yo, it was in his mind, thinking that the DNA answer. Where?
Definitely.
All right. So Mufasa, I like talking to you. What is your next thing?
My next question, let's see. What is something that I've recently gone through? So, why do you think that... Okay, so obviously in my journey, the more deeper that I get, the more things that I'm exposed to, as far as how people are and how the industry is. So why do you think, if the deeper I get into these things, the more fake people are, the more people have more intentions of their own, if that makes sense?
Mufasa, I see you're singing a song to a place where a choir is already singing.
Right.
If I say that, you understand?
Yeah.
You were singing to a place where a choir is already singing.
Yeah.
I don't know how many countries you've been through.
Right.
But I have traveled also a little bit. And through ministry for the last 11 years plus, Mufasa, I have dealt with any type of human being. Some human beings are snakes.
Right.
Some human beings are tortoise. some are dogs, some are pigs, some are parrots, and some are monkeys. As you delve deeper into life, into humanity,
Right.
you begin to experience the dogs, the goats, the cows, and all types of human beings.
Right.
First of all, sometimes it helps you to become wise. Because the more you experience human being, you tend to understand life better.
Right.
So I don't judge. If there's a gay person here, I won't judge them.
Right.
I wish I could influence them positively
Right.
to do what I do. If there's a lesbian here, I won't judge them. I wish I could impact them positively to do what I do.
Right.
But I don't judge, I don't condemn them also. That is their way.
Right.
Because I have grown to understand human being better.
Definitely.
As you mature deeper into life, you realize that human beings are evil. There's a part of the Bible in Genesis where God said, I regret for making human. If God can say that he regrets for forming a human being, then you are in a lot of mess.
Right.
Because you could pick somebody out of nothing,
Right.
flip them over, build them up, give them life, give them joy.
Right.
Now they are famed, they are honored. No, now they are rubbing the same shoulders like Mufasa. That same person, after you've lifted them, the next thing they want to do is to find a way to bring you down. The best person that Samson in the Bible loved so dearly, Delilah. Samson thought finally he's found love. Love that is so deep. But she wasn't in love.
Right.
She had an agenda. So it is just human.
Right.
Whites, blacks, Latinos, everywhere. As you mature well and as you advance deeper, all I will tell you is do not trust anybody. Years past, if I see a woman, maybe Mama Mayfair,
Right.
smiling to me, giggling and pampering me, I call her mother. I call her my sister. She's in my bedroom. She's this. Until the day that I cannot provide some of the things she's demanding. But first, when she flips out and she goes out and she starts speaking, she speaks and taps her hand on her chest because she was in my bedroom.
Right.
It wasn't because we were doing anything, but because I had given her the opening to enter there. Whatever she goes out to say, everybody will believe her.
Right.
Yeah, I saw them. They were together. You understand my point?
Right.
So it is just normal that people are weird, strange, and everybody you meet in life, do not trust anybody. That is how you survive.
Right.
If you really want to go far, you don't have to trust, especially your plans and your visions.
Right.
You understand?
Definitely.
The day the next, let's say, underwear company calls you, because I saw you in an underwear, so I believe very soon a company would like you to do a commercial for them to wear underwear or boxers. Okay? So this is a prophecy. Until you finish and sign off, I pray that you hold this information in your head. Because the day you release it, you are setting yourself up for your next destruction. Read the Bible, this young man, Joseph, the day he woke up from his sleep and told his brothers that I had a dream that one day I had become so mighty, all of you were coming down before me. That is the day they plotted to kill him. You understand?
Right.
Don't trust anybody. You got to wise up. If you really want to go far, you got to be smart.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever trust anybody. The same people who said Hosanna to Jesus, they were the same people who were shouting, crucify him. That is life. They did it to him. They've done it to me. They will do it to you.
Right.
But you know where your problem is even bigger? I have been dealing mostly with Ghanaians.
Right.
From where God is taking you now, you're dealing with, what are some of your companies?
Like that I work with?
Yeah.
Foot Locker,
Full Locker,
Reebok,
what?
Reebok,
ASOS,
ASOS.
Now you're going to deal with Latino, Chinese, Asian,
Right.
Chin Chin Fun, Nigerians. each of these human beings, strangely,
Right.
will come with this and that. Look at Michael Jackson. Just look at Michael Jackson. How far he went. At some point, the same people who idolized Michael Jackson, they were laughing at him.
Yeah.
The day he died, people were laughing, they were celebrating. As higher as you go, the more careful you must be.
Yeah.
You understand? Because the same people that can lift you up on a ladder, once you go up and you are getting too much attention, they might pull the ladder and bring you down. So you got to be very careful. You got to wise up.
Definitely.
All right? Nico, can you have a video commercial here so I can allow him to make some time for himself, right? I really love your spirit and love what you're doing, all right?
I appreciate you.
All right. Okay.
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes, and you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646.
Or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com.
This time, we are going deeper for a big catch.
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes, and you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646.
Or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com.
This time, we are going deeper for a big catch.
Bishop Adonteng Boateng. This is Wise Up. We come on every Friday night from 4:30 p.m. until 6 plus. Today I'm blessed. I'm very honored to meet this African, I'll call it Kedia, very gifted, very blessed. He started something randomly and it's gone all over the world. Big multi-million dollars companies are second after him. He's right here with me. He does nothing. His smile alone is charming. His ability to dance with smile, with giggle, with passion is turning heads all around. He's dancing with an African music, but whites are following him. He's dancing in an African style, but Asians are chasing after him. I have him here. He said I should call him Mufasa because Mufasa is the dancer. He's on Wise Up. He has been asking so many questions and so many things. Mufasa, can I ask you a question before?
Sure.
Among all the countries you've been through, which one is very beautiful?
My favorite one so far is Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Amsterdam, is it because they
No.
free to smoke?
No.
Okay, is it because if you go to Amsterdam, I hear the women are in a glass, naked? You're nodding your head.
No, I know that they do that there, but no, that's not a part of the reason. It's more so of everybody's nice. Like everybody's like I like the energy there. And then when you come here, it's like the opposite. So it's like what I've faced or what I've been experiencing here is a lot more different overseas. Maybe it's different when you live there, but I like the vibe a lot. You know what I'm saying?
So Amsterdam is beautiful.
Definitely.
The people have very good energy.
Definitely.
And
Very
is it because it's free to smoke weed there? It's free to do prostitution?
Right.
So do you think because of that they don't judge whether you're black, whether you're this, like their conscience? Do you think is that the reason why they're so nice?
I think so. I think that the laws are not as strict as here, so they're able to abide and conduct themselves very well in how they, in their behavior. So that I think that's a big part, because here is very strict, but, it's very wild in the U.S. So that could be a possibility of why.
All right. Hey, this is Mufasa. Why is that? Mufasa, before the break, you were going to ask a question about one of your friends.
Right. So I have a friend, and he has been with this girl for some years now. So he found, a couple messages in her phone, and I think it had to do with like two boys.
Hold on. Mufasa, you're saying your friend has a girlfriend, and they've been there for some number of years.
Right.
And then he found on his girlfriend's phone that the girlfriend has two other boyfriends, so there are three of them.
Yeah, so one of the names was Pizza Hut.
The girl called one of her boyfriends Pizza Hut.
The other one, Domino's.
Domino's. So that is the name of pizza companies, right?
And then the other one, I think it was like Taco Bell or some random.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, some random name. So, so basically the girl got a call. She wasn't around, but he was around. So when he saw the phone ringing, it's Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut doesn't call your phone. So there has to be something going on.
Yeah.
So, that's what gave him, the notion of she must be doing something. And he picked up, and all you could hear is breathing. That's what he told me. All you could hear is breathing, and he hung up.
Wow.
So my question is, how should he handle that? He wants to still be with the girl.
He wants to still be with a girl.
Right, but he doesn't trust her. He's lost trust in her, obviously. She's still denying it. She doesn't let him go through the phone or whatever it may be. But, that's the whole scenario of that whole thing. How should he handle it? Should he leave her? Should he, how should he handle the Domino's, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut?
Hey, Professor, the way you're saying this, my heart is almost coming out into. Not too long ago, I'm a priest, right?
Right.
A guy caught his wife. The girl has saved the name of somebody called Francisca. Apparently it was Francis. But just to blind the man, she added Francisca. So the Francisca has been calling.
Right.
Apparently it wasn't Francisca, it was Brother Francis that is calling. That has been intentionally been fooled into Francisca. Right. So the man said, even sometimes, he said, Francisca is calling you. He never knew it wasn't Francisca. It was the guy's Brother Francis.
Right.
But, so your friend still wants to be with a girl?
Right.
I want to advise you also and advise your friend if he's watching.
Right.
Unless you want to treat a woman like a prostitute. Prostitutes, they just pay the money, no attachment, no responsibility.
Right.
After you have time with them, you black out, you go, you don't remember them anymore.
Right.
But women that you want to maintain your life, women by their make and their formation, if she's the right type of woman, she can't fall in love with more than one man.
Right.
So you realize that women who are cheating in their marriages, usually, one of the things to know she's cheating, you realize that she prevents the husband from having an affair with her because she's already sleeping with somebody.
Right.
That's a normal woman. She doesn't want to play here and play there, so she feels something, so she will try and stop one of you from, especially the husband who has always been there.
Right.
But if a woman can go out of her way and fall in love with more than one man, calling one Pizza Hut, the second one Domino's, and the other one Taco Bell, meaning that the Taco Bell, you can imagine how the taco is belling. Why are you laughing? That woman is evil.
Right.
A woman like that, she can kill you.
Right.
A woman like that, she's celebrating a human body, not her wisdom.
Right.
You should never ever entertain a woman that feels that because of her body, she's woman.
Right.
But if your friend can be wise to move up a little bit and find a woman that is deep in science, who has deep thoughts, life, something, knowledge to advance in life, she will help the man also advance.
Okay.
And once a woman is a cheat, she's always a cheat.
Right.
You can, years ago, people used to say that, well, I'm going to marry her. Once she marries, she will stop chasing men. Once she's a cheat, she's always a cheat.
Yeah.
A cheat starts from childhood. She grows up to become a cheat.
Right.
You understand my point?
Right.
So, I don't know how she's even saying the name of the boyfriend on the phone to the other boyfriends too.
Right.
I think he will call them Chin Shang phone. And say that this is a Chinese restaurant.
Right.
Women like this, he shouldn't waste even a day hanging on to them saying that I love her. This is not love.
Right.
This is foolishness. He has to wise up.
Right.
And he cannot find a place in his heart and say, I have forgiven her. Because she has a motive. Professor, in America, if somebody kills somebody and the person has no intent or motive, they are called manslaughter.
Right.
Because it wasn't intentional.
Right.
But if anybody goes out of their way, hide stuff, change password, change names, blind names, into calling her boyfriend Pizza Hut because the boy is a macho.
Right.
And calls the other one Taco Bell because the other one, the neck is big. My friend, your friend should be advised to, doesn't he have a mother? Most mothers, the advice they tell us about women, 99.99% of them, usually at the end of life, they are true. Right. Because if your mother is telling you something about a woman, she's been a woman, she's a woman.
Right.
She knows what women can do. Your mother can tell a bad woman just from the way she walks. Right. Your mother can tell a bad woman just from the first day she enters the house, the first day she talks. Right. You understand? Right. Such a woman doesn't deserve to be anybody's girlfriend. There is an insect in Ghana called Afrafanto. Do you know Afrafanto?
No.
Hey, you don't understand tree?
I do, but there's some words that I have complications.
Afrafanto is a butterfly.
Oh, okay.
Butterflies, they hop up.
Okay.
They hop up. They hop up. They hop up. There are some women like that, and there are some men like that. Right. They are not able to comfortably stay at one place for a long time. A woman like that, if you take her like your girlfriend, you are wasting her life. Because her excitement is to just skip up. Today she's with Faith, with Nikwe. She's coming around here. She sees you now. She's chasing after you. She has that instinct of a butterfly. Right. You don't want to waste, because women like that, they are dirty. Right. Women like that, they have bad spirits. Right. If you bring them to your life, all the things you're doing, you'll be destroyed. Tell your friend that the prophet said a woman, he should walk, he should run, he shouldn't even walk, he should run away.
Right.
Because such a woman can destroy you. She's a butterfly.
Right.
I told you every human being has some animal in that. That woman is a butterfly.
Right.
So you don't need her. Is that you yourself?
No, that's not me.
How do you know the names of the guys?
It's from what he explained to me.
Your friend explained that to you.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Wow. He better move on because he doesn't need such woman at all in his life.
Right.
If he wants another woman, let him come and see me. I'll find one of my daughters. I have a lot of nice daughters. I'll find somebody with good spirit. Good
Definitely.
well trained, God fearing.
Definitely.
If you need a woman in your life, you need somebody that is God fearing.
Definitely.
If a woman is God fearing and you are not at home and she has to do evil, she's not worried about you. She worries about her relationship with God.
Right.
But if you get a woman from the club, all she fears is that she makes sure she pays before she enters. Once she goes there, she's free.
Right.
So if you marry a woman from the club into your home, once you bring her into your house, whatever she wants is what she do.
Right.
You need somebody that is God-fearing. God-fearing in anybody brings discipline. You understand?
Right.
So tell them and tell yourself that it's not just beauty, skin tone,
Right.
their makeup, it's all nonsense.
Gotcha.
You need a woman that has wisdom.
Right.
And somebody who is brought up properly.
Right.
You understand?
Definitely.
If a woman is afraid of her mother or her father, if you marry her and you tell her I called your father, she'll be very disturbed.
Right.
Because it's a place where she doesn't want to be dishonored. But if a woman doesn't respect her father, and you're going to marry her, the person who brought her to this world, raised her up, she doesn't fear.
Right.
If you go marry her, she will treat you like that because she has no fear of nothing.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So your friend must be wise to run away from the girl, and heaven will bless him a lot for running away.
Amen.
Right?
Yes, sir.
What's your last question? I've been hoping you hear from
Last one. Trying to juggle two actually. So I was in a situation, right, where
First, I lift up your head. My cameras are watching.
So I was in a situation where it was a while ago, many years ago, that so I was in a relationship, and for whatever apparent reason, the girl had a friend, I guess, or like an acquaintance at the time, and I guess later on they started becoming friends, like better friends. It was the opposite sex, it was a guy, and it started causing rifts and rafts. That was one obstacle, rifts and rafts in our relationship, to the point where, you know, she started comparing me to him, whether it's like how I dress and this and that and third. And my question is, why do girls feel the need to compare their significant other to another guy in that sense?
Professor, before I answer for girls, let's say you.
Okay.
Let's say you have a girlfriend.
Gotcha.
She's beautiful.
All right.
And then as you travel maybe to Holland,
Okay.
to Spain, to Germany, sometimes you're just human, you can see a girl, you look at her and say, oh my God, I wish. You understand? So
Right.
it's just human.
Right, got you.
But if a woman is committed in a relationship,
Right.
she cannot have a friend.
Right.
If a woman is committed, that is why if you want to marry a woman,
Excuse me.
we go out of our way, your mother may fair go with you, they go to the house,
Right.
they present
Right.
they present this, and then from there, the woman is offered to you.
Right.
Meaning that you are responsible for her.
Got you.
And as a man, the worst thing a woman can do to your ego and yourself as a man is to try to claim that another man is her friend.
Right.
And then she has become so close to the man that she's beginning to have admirations in the man. When a woman begins to express admiration in the man, she's falling.
Right.
She's going into some mood or thoughts. That is why if you want to win a woman out of love, it's talk. The more words they hear, it builds them up into whoever they are.
Right.
So if your girlfriend is comparing you to another man, oh, he dresses better, I like that, he likes wearing boxer shorts, he likes wearing sneakers, he likes wearing Nike, I like the way he holds himself. That woman is not really ready for a long-term relationship because she's a divided human being.
Right.
There are so many guys out there that are looking for girls just to sleep with.
Right.
They are sharp-tongued, they speak nice, and most of those guys also, they know how to play women. They will buy roses for them. On Valentine's Day, they will spoil them. But remember, normally they don't just spoil them. While they're spoiling them, they are spoiling others too.
Right.
But women like that attention of those guys. Usually, it doesn't last.
Right.
So that's why I said the wise women, they don't go with the flatter. They don't go with gold and flashes. They're looking for real.
Right.
If a woman begins to compare you in any way to another guy, what she's doing, she might not know, but she's killing you.
Right.
There are so many men living out there. Their spirit and their soul is dead in them because of bad women who came into their lives.
Right.
They insult them, they dishonor them. While they are with them, they are with other girlfriends. While they are sitting with them, smiling and talking to them, they are testing their girlfriends. On Father's Day, she might not even text you Happy Father's Day. She might text an ex-boyfriend or some other dude, hey, darling, Happy Father's Day, while you are there sleeping and snoring and nothing.
Right.
But women should not do that because at the end, first I'm a priest, but you can choose if you have money, if you want to go marry 6 women. If they will agree to live with you, that's your choice.
Right.
But a woman doesn't have that luxury to do that.
Right.
So it's good that a woman will always try to hold herself together, to maintain a home, maintain one man, make sure the man is happy, build a house for the house to be happy,
Right.
so that always she can enjoy the environment of a security.
Right.
But if she's with Mufasa today, Faith tomorrow, Elijah Bonner, she has no security.
Right.
She will get infections. Later on, you realize he has 2, 3, 4 children with different men. And all of them, before they had babies with her, they made so many promises to her. Later she grows up. She's aggressively crying for her husband. By that time, she's no longer a value to put on the market. So it is not good for any woman to do that.
Right.
And when they do that to you, whether they know or not, they're killing you. That is why so many men, you see their pictures on the wall, gone too soon. If you see any man with a picture on the wall, a young man gone too soon, ask them who is the wife. What is the relationship in? What is the marital relationship?
Right.
So many men are dying these days very young because of bad women.
Right.
And so many women are also dying very young because they trusted the wrong people. You get it?
Right.
So I'm happy that they said it is your part. But if it's you today, the same way you were dancing earlier on, I'll tell you, dance the same way and run away from her because she doesn't deserve to have a long-term relationship.
Definitely.
You get my point?
Right.
Mami, if I'm right?
Right.
Okay. Mobasa.
Yes, sir.
So what is your next game?
I have to travel to Texas in a week or 2.
What are you going to do?
It's just a networking festival type thing. It's called South by Southwest. So I'm gonna be out there networking and.
Okay. My point is, earlier on we were talking about coronavirus. I'm happy you were here and I've advised you. Don't take it lightly.
Definitely.
You gotta wash your hands. You see how you just scratch your face. And if you sometimes you must sit down and have a security parameters around yourself.
Right.
There are certain things I don't touch. There are certain people I try not to go close to. And some people also I just meet them and I do this and I go.
Right.
You understand my point?
Right.
Because where you are now, you are into stardom now. I believe in the next time I see you might be in Hollywood in somebody's movie because you are getting there. This is the opening for you. But for you to go far without distraction, you must always be conscious of your environment.
Right.
If somebody is saying, hey, there's some infection there, don't tell them I don't care. No, you gotta be smart because if you go down now, it's a breaking news.
Right.
If I go down, it's a breaking news. So I'm trying not to cause any breaking news for my haters to celebrate that the guy is gone down.
Right.
So whatever I'm physically trying to just hold my defenses together,
Right.
that's what I'm doing.
That's
So coronavirus is real. People are dying. Few Africans have become infected. I thank God because it would have been a big mess. So we've been praying that nothing happens to us. But please, coronavirus is real. It's bad. It's in the air. And so you gotta be careful.
Definitely.
Alright?
Appreciate it.
What have you to say finally before you go?
I just want to say thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot through this Wise Up session. I want to say a big appreciation to Fifth as well for allowing me to.
Is my son, you know that?
Oh yeah, definitely,
I love him a lot.
definitely. He's a good guy.
Just like you.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
And for all the things I heard about you, to see that you are this humble, it's a privilege. Just that I would advise you to be careful of women,
Definitely.
because that is one of the wrong keys that can send into the wrong
Right.
cruise ship.
Right. That is true. Right. Definitely.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Mufasa.
you.
What is your name again? Mufasa, the other one.
Counsinskeether. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Good. Anyway, let's roll some.
Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes, and you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646.
Or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com. This time, we are going deeper for a big catch. Have you been to Israel, the Holy Land, before?
Hooray! For the third time, a whole bunch of Holy Ghost seeking Christians are going to visit Israel for more fire. And this is your turn to go deeper.
You will walk the walk with Jesus and come face to face with the Bible.
You will walk the Sea of Galilee, see where Jesus was crucified, visit the tomb of Lazarus. You will see the Wailing Wall live.
Oh yes, and you will see where Jesus rose from the dead. The date is 7th to 14th of September 2020, and you just can't miss this chance.
So join us by calling 703-910-6646.
Or hit us on divinepowerhouse@gmail.com. This time, we are going deeper for a big catch.
I'm also here with my own mother, my own auntie, my own sister, my everything, Deaconess Mayfair, no Evangelist Mayfair, in the house today on Wise Up. She has a question. Ever since she came here, people have been throwing a lot of questions to her. People have been coming to her with so many problems. One Mayfair is here, a young girl has a deep, painful issue. She needs counsel and advice on Wise Up. One Mayfair, welcome to Wise Up.
Thank you, Papa.
All right, so today is Independence Day in Ghana, and Ghana is 63 years old, and we're very happy. What brings you to Wise Up?
Well, thank you to have me today. Actually, I do have a friend who have been dated for 5 years. The guy was in Ghana, and my friend is a nurse. She just brought the guy here. Now they went to a grocery shop. She saw the guy talking to another lady, so she asked him who the girl is. He said it's a friend that lived in my neighborhood while I was in Ghana for a long time. So they've been changing like phone numbers. So the lady said, oh, well, now you have a friend who lives in your neighborhood. That's nice. Not knowing the girl was the guy's former girlfriend.
Oh, hold on. Mama, you are saying that the girl has been in a relationship with a guy and they brought a guy from Ghana.
Yes.
To come and live in the house. She's a nurse.
Yes.
And then while they live together, they happily live together. One day they went to grocery.
Mm-hmm.
And during grocery, he saw the husband talking to another woman.
Yes.
And she went and asked the husband, who is this?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy said, oh, we used to live in the same neighborhood way back in Ghana.
Yes.
So we were just neighbors. And they exchanged numbers.
That's right.
And later on, the girl found out that, no, it was the guy's ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend, yes. So right now, things have been getting worse. Fighting all the time in the house. So right now, the girl wants to leave or want to report the guy to immigration because she filed for the guy to come over here. So to me, I can't hold this for myself. So I just want to come to Wise